Hello and welcome back to your favourite podcast, the Rudico Podcast, with your host Russ,
Ricky,
and Coxie.
How are we, boys?
Not bad.
Good.
That's good.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been
Since-
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. For actually, everyone, because we didn't upload a podcast last week.
Don't look at me. I mean, you can look at
It
me.
wasn't really our fault.
No, yeah. So, been in lockdown. Last week we got out obviously Thursday night out of the lockdown.
Yep.
So Wednesday we weren't sure what we were going to do for a podcast. So we thought we'd upload part 2 of the Logan one. But someone decided to have a couple of bevs.
Why not allowed to have fun?
No, you're allowed to have fun.
I just had too many. I had too much fun.
You got to think about the big reward here. You're losing money.
But
you could be gaining money from the podcast.
We've gained 500.
I gained weight. I gained something.
Yeah, it's true.
No, that second half is like, yeah, it's good to stay consistent, but it was like second half. Like,
I think it was about 20 minutes.
No
It
one
was a
probably
pretty
would've-
crappy half.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
no
it
one
was
probably
about...
would've watched it, to be honest. Like,
If people listen to it, because it is on Spotify, the whole Logan podcast, it was just about Call of Duty Zombies.
COD Zombies.
Which is actually like something we all like, but some people mightn't. So it's one of those subjects. It's a bit iffy, but yeah, we've been in lockdown, so that's why we didn't end up doing a podcast last week.
No.
We were going to do one online, but my whole mic and everything
So
hasn't
don't
been working.
blame me again.
No, it was me.
yeah, but Ricky was drinking that night, so.
Yeah, I was drinking that night too.
Wednesday?
So we're doing it Thursday.
No, we
I was
done
sober Wednesday.
Yeah, it would have been Wednesday. But yeah, we didn't do one, lockdown. But we're out now, so we thought we'd do one, get a quick one out. So we're still uploading, still consistent.
Get a quick
Trying.
one out.
Yeah.
How many subs are we at?
88, I think.
I haven't looked in a while.
I'll have a look.
Look, we're nearly at 100. We need to get there soon.
Oh, we'll get there soon, I
We've
reckon.
got a special coming out. Is that actually coming out, Rick?
I can make it coming out.
Yeah, right. We've got a special coming
yeah,
out.
so
It's fully
Ricky's decided that when we
fully
get
set.
100 subs, we're going to do a podcast, but then also upload a special 100 subs.
I'm going to live stream myself shooting me in the head if we get 100 subs. And I know you guys want to see me die, so...
If we get 100 subs by
No, don't. I'm not doing anything.
by next week, Ricky is eating the whole packet of the one chip challenge,
You can
without
get...
any milk, anything.
You can get...
By next week,
You can get fucked. I'm doing
12
that.
subs.
No.
No, we'll
Look, that's probably not going
You're going to make 12 fake accounts.
This month, all
I
I'm
ain't
saying
shaking
is
on
I
this
reckon
shit.
this month we'll hit 100.
Oh, this month.
Because
Hopefully.
the plan is
Yes.
we've already got
The plan's
we've
200.
got guests. We got guests this
That's the
month. We've
goal.
got 2 guests this month.
Oh,
We'll probably
yeah,
have one
yeah.
next week,
Mm-hmm.
and then probably
The week after.
3 weeks time we'll have another.
Yeah.
Probably a pair, as that actually went pretty good with having 2. And now we've got this bigger table. It's
Big green pair.
gonna be handy dandy. But that's what's been going on recently with the.
Just started off right. Just before I forget, we all like Stranger Things, don't we? Obviously, you like
Well,
Stranger Things.
Jumper.
that new season that's actually coming out soon, isn't it?
I
I've got
wouldn't
no
know.
idea.
I'm pretty sure it's like
I never know when anything comes
the
out and
edge.
it comes out. And, let's
because
start watching it.
that new season. I'm
I
looking
might have to
forward
I might have to watch it all
I
again
remember
though,
I saw it on
Yeah.
Netflix.
because I've actually the problem with these sort of shows is,
September.
September. I swear it was like May.
but see the problem with those shows is that season we've been waiting for it for so long. I've even forgotten what happened
So you
last
gotta watch the other
season,
three
so I
first
might have to
again.
watch it all again.
Yeah, but it's good. Like, good story.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So The Conjuring 3, that's a good story.
We can.
Did you watch that?
No. I
Yeah.
wish I did.
I was going to talk about
So you put
it,
on a
saying that
story.
you watched it.
Z got it for free, like on a story. But like, yeah, it's on your phone.
Nice. Now I'm going to get done by... For pirating.
Yeah.
Online. Yep.
But other than lockdown, for us, we obviously had no football, local footy.
Yep. That was in a bin last weekend.
Yeah, that's we had another bye,
Yeah.
which was
We have another buy for a while though, do we?
The week before.
No, we probably finals or something around then.
Oh,
before finals.
Like next bye.
Yeah.
I get ya.
But play this week, so it should be good. Get local footy back going
Ooh,
again.
yeah.
We've only got like 3 more rounds or so, and then we've start over, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck, that went quick.
Yeah, we got 2. We play
Horsham Saints.
then we play Horsham home. Week after's Horsham Saints. Then we
Away.
play Ararat.
We play Horsham Saints away, do we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we play Ararat home.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that starts all over again.
Yep.
But something that's been in the
big news.
You could say it's big news. It's for that sort of region of the world, with America being that Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather had their fight on the weekend.
Yep.
Exhibition match.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of posts saying Logan went very well.
Yeah, everyone.
I haven't even really seen. I've seen like a few clips in the fight.
Well, this is the problem is you could say Logan has like done well, and I've seen a bunch of clips saying Logan Paul's the first person to 50 like Floyd 50 something and won now. He lost to Logan if it was like a proper fight.
Yeah.
If it wasn't an exhibition. Well, I feel like you got to give credit to Floyd. He's getting really old.
He's 44 years old.
He's already retired.
He's been retired for 10 years.
He's like 25 kilos.
Logan
lighter.
Paul's like in his prime right now. He's so much taller. He's got arm span. He actually can fight.
But if you could see it, like Logan's hitting the shots, but nothing's happening to Floyd.
Yeah.
He's getting the hits, so he would have got more points. But they're not. He's not hitting them. Whereas Floyd, when they're hugging, he'd get like one uppercut in. You can see it. Logan's been hit and hurt a lot more.
But then I feel like at that point, because it is an exhibition match, there's technically no knockouts and stuff like that.
Nah, but if there was, you would know who
Wasn't
won.
it meant to be knockouts? Because it was actually like betting for like round 3 knockouts and 4 knockouts.
You couldn't bet on sports bet.
Like I saw like a lot of
you can on points.
a
bet.
lot of stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, there's other
like
points bets and that.
I'm talking about like Americans. Like I saw like I follow a lot of fitness people, and they went to it because I follow a lot like the big fitness places.
He went.
Florida, like Miami, where the fight was. It's like everyone was literally going to it, and they're like reposted and stuff, and they said like I had like Floyd to knock out Logan round 4. Like he literally bet on it, so I'm pretty sure there actually was knockouts. That's like what got me a little bit.
Well,
I think there when it comes to an exhibition fight, a lot of like the betting companies will opt out the choice to even bet, like they just won't have anything to do with it, because like an exhibition fight
Can be anything.
It's meant to be a showcase, sort of like here's something for the fans. We're not here to actually see the winner and loser.
Like card, Logan. It's an exhibition. Like who's he gonna fight? Like who's his actual card? Because usually you're meant to fight a card. You have exhibitions building up to an actual fight.
It was just a fight.
So he just literally just did.
So this was like a main event.
Why was it an exhibition then? Why wasn't it just a fight?
Because I don't think
just a bit of money, really.
But
usually,
because it is an exhibition match, because of I think
the fact that
Floyd's status is.
The fact that
I don't think
Floyd's
he can
been
actually
retired
fight.
for 10 years. He's not gonna go in and want a professional number added.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because technically he is retired,
But
so
they did have a bit of beef. I don't know why he didn't say. Look,
It was straight after the fight. Floyd's like, "Yeah, no, I'm done. Just nothing, no beef."
no, but they do it for show. Like everyone does it for.
I mean, before the fight, like they were going back and forth a bit. I was surprised he didn't. If it was just an exhibition, that's why I was surprised that Logan doesn't have another fight lined up, like another actual fight, unless he does. Just hasn't.
No,
come out
I
yet.
don't think I don't think
Because usually it's planned for like 2 years. They train for like 2 years, and like in between they have like 10 exhibition fights, which is kind of like just like a spar, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's different between an exhibition fight and a sparring session, because you have that you're training where this was actually like there were fans at 10.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like you could say an exhibition fight is like an undercard to the main event.
You're sparring with fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all
I know
it
what
is.
you mean, yeah.
But I feel like the fact of them, like, even though they have, like, everyone makes the beef look more real in the fights, because it brings a lot of
They're making
attention.
a massive show out of it.
You bring heaps of attention, where it's like, even like Logan Paul said after the fight and all this, is like, I've had one of the greatest opportunities ever to fight the world's best boxer.
Yeah.
he's like, I love the Mayweathers. I love them. Like, you know, they just create the beef to bring more attention, and then the viewers come in. Especially when it is an exhibition match. There is no winner.
Yeah.
Technically, Floyd is still the winner, though.
They're getting all the attention in the world.
Yeah.
And it's their job to.
And they would have made, like, bang.
They did.
Floyd was making heaps. That's the only reason he did it.
Is KSI actually fighting Bryce?
Oh, I mean, he's going to fight that many people. I don't reckon it's worth it. It's... Because
I
it's
keep seeing videos of him saying, like, reacting to Bryce Hall and all this stuff.
Yeah, because Bryce is doing the talk. I haven't watched him because I think it's cringy as.
Yeah.
Because it's all TikTok stuff. Bryce comes from TikTok, but...
Did you see what's his friggin' name? What's KSI's brother?
Deji.
Yeah, Deji. Did you see him talking smack on the computer?
Yeah.
It was like a press conference between Bryce and like whoever he's fighting. And Deji was just on the computer. He was talking smack. And they had no beef before that. Deji just started talking smack and Bryce just started talking smack.
No, because it's so... for short story, it's TikTok versus YouTube whole boxing fight. There's a bunch of TikTokers that are fighting YouTubers.
Yeah.
And then there's like... Because they're having a whole event. Deji's like... He's on it.
He's the undercard,
and he's the I think he's the second undercard because he's actually technically lost an amateur fight, which was against Jake Paul, and then hasn't had a fight since. So he's like trying to have a comeback because the main fight is Austin McBrewer and Bryce. Yeah. And then there's Bryce's mate Taylor Holder, and he's versus Anderson Gibb.
Who is that Austin kid?
Austin McBrewer. He's has like a family channel. If you've seen him, because I haven't seen him like his YouTube videos, but I know like who he is because I've seen him in like clips that pop up.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But yeah, he's like a family channel.
He's obviously a big channel.
He's quite big, but I think it's just entertainment. Like I watched a press conference. You know, on Food's YouTube.
Yeah.
Like how he's a massive
wasn't he?
He's a massive just joke. Like just in general, he was like doing it with Keemstar.
I think your dog's on crack. Yeah.
With Keemstar, and they were doing it, and he was like asking all the people like this is like the bare undercard, like the really starter ones that people won't rock up for, and they were like, why are you doing this? Why you take the fight? And like the TikTokers are like, yeah, for the money. Like you can't say that. Like you're in a boxing fight. Like people, if people see that, are people actually gonna want to watch you if
they're gonna want to watch them get knocked out? Yeah,
but it's like the reason they say it's like, I want to enjoy the boxing, I want to get involved because I think it's just a bit of fun. But then they're saying, oh no, I'm in it for the money. I'm like, can't really say, like for an event like that, people will actually choose not to watch because of they know they're just in it for the money sort of thing. So, but then it's like the top three big ones actually, like those two that are on the main have like actual beef now, and there's like Anderson Gibb was never on it, so he was like the person he's fighting got it was him versus someone YouTuber, and the fans could decide, and everyone wanted Anderson Gibb because he's had plenty of fights. Them two actually have beef because he thinks he's so much better, and Anderson Gibbs actually had one professional fight.
Yeah.
With Jake Paul and got knocked out, and then the next one's like Deji and this other guy, who no one knows.
Something did catch my attention at the post-fight conference
for the Floyd.
Yeah, they asked Logan Paul, would he ever fight his brother?
And I didn't see that.
I thought like he was like, oh, that's like a really good question. He's like, I don't want to fight my brother, but we're both competitive. Like,
people can see it happening.
Yeah, like if Jake and Logan actually fought each other, I reckon that I would watch that. Like, you'd want to beat your brother at everything.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like that. Those two, I reckon, will end up doing it because Jake has said so many times, which is weird, saying I'm a better boxer than my brother. He hasn't been in this for long. I'm like,
he's just done more though.
Like, but then on record, Jake looks better. But then in fights, Logan, has first.
Imagine if Logan went in to Jake's like last fight. Like Logan went in, so it was instead of Jake fighting, it was Logan. You know, Jake like knocked Ben Askren out.
Yeah.
Imagine Logan. I reckon Logan would have wrecked him 10 times more.
Yeah.
Because he was he was looking way better.
But then this is the thing is those two have now had, you could say, really big fights with people who are retired.
Yeah.
So is it? I know that they're going to get money and everyone looks at them big, but in the long run, are they actually any good? Because they have, I know Logan actually didn't win.
They need to actually start exhibition match, but
those two have had fights with people that are retired.
Jake's versing someone, isn't he?
It's been announced. There's something to talk about a UFC fight, and there's saw it on TikTok.
He actually looks massive.
And this guy he's done UFC. Next minute he's fighting the guy. He just punches and he's down. This actually could be
I think it's actually confirmed that he's actually.
I think it is. Yeah. I think there's been talk, but I don't think it's actually final. Have you seen it, Rick? But it's
no.
I'll show you a photo of him. He's he's pretty big.
Yeah, It's tough. But other than that, those two had their fight, got a lot of money. There was a bit of beef.
I still reckon Mayweather won. If there was winning, not based off based off points, but based on who had the better performance.
You do feel like it though. If it was a serious fight, I reckon Floyd would have taken it a bit more serious because some points he was
around sometimes.
He was not you could say he was not serious because there's a clip where Logan Paul was just striking. I know none of them are hitting.
Yeah.
But he's just striking, and Floyd's just
he's just doing
that dodge and
yeah.
He's not taking it very serious, and even in the end, he said it's all for a bit of fun.
There was a bit. Well, that's what an expedition is. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit where he Floyd must have got hit, and it provoked him a little bit. He's all right, I did the quick jab, and Logan Paul was on his shoulder, just that. He looked like he was fucking he wasn't knocked out, but you could see he was actually struggling.
See, I feel like it was a proper fight, and I know they both both would have went in serious.
Yeah.
But if they actually was a full on fight, proper fight, right?
Oh yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Gotcha.
If it was a proper fight, I reckon that
he's winning.
I reckon actually Logan Paul would have actually bet Floyd in a proper fight, even though Floyd's undefeated, he knows what he's doing. Just because Logan is taller, stronger reach, he's actually a bit more muscly, and then Floyd's obviously old. If it was a proper fight, I reckon Logan would have won.
Floyd did say Floyd went in 70% for a start, and then he said he was surprised how well Logan fought, that he had to step it up, because by the end he was they interviewed him after and he was actually puffing a bit.
Yeah, but you would be if you last 8 rounds.
If you lasted 8 rounds and you were 44 years old,
but he obviously wasn't going 100. You know what I mean? He started off at 70, probably took it up to 85%. He didn't obviously give that last 15%.
Because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Because then also, even if he looks bad, it doesn't count for any record.
No.
He makes Logan look even better, and he still walks away with money and still 50-0.
Yeah.
So anyway, even if he looks bad, he's old. He's still 50-0. That match meant nothing. He gets money. He makes Logan look even better than what he is. Still wins.
The only bad thing is for other generations that have never seen Floyd box before.
Yeah.
It somewhat tarnishes his legacy, I guess.
I mean, sort of, but then you can't really.
And I'm getting a phone call for work.
Live on the pod.
Yeah, I can't come in tomorrow.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Coxie's stepping out.
Yep. Gotcha.
But that's the thing though, is then you could still say, but he's old. You watch videos in his prime and how he's moving, bang, bang.
Oh, in his prime, he was unreal.
Exactly. And you come down and you watch him versus a YouTuber who's taller, stronger, better reach.
Yeah.
On paper, Logan Paul wins it.
On paper, he wins, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's but then I can see how you mean if you watched it, it does look like Logan Paul. So many people have said Logan Paul looked like he won that easy. People do watch that. Oh my god, he's getting beat up by Logan Paul.
Then you've done the same thing. You look at the punches; they're not.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
No, both of them though, they're not really. Yeah. If the intention to win was there, then I reckon it was actually proper.
Yeah.
I reckon some of the stuff I saw on TikTok, Floyd could have easily just gone bang.
But same some with Logan, things I saw. Yeah, true. Because I don't know if you can't really tell with Logan if he was doing 100% or.
Nah, but then I think Floyd does say he says I was surprised with how good he actually was. And for him to like last 8 rounds with Floyd, everyone's that's like amazing. His last 8 rounds with like one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
His last 8 rounds, but then he is 40. He's old.
If the
he's
intention
retired.
was to win, I reckon it'd be a 4. I wouldn't know what way it would go. I'd hope Mayweather.
But it could go either way.
I'd reckon it wouldn't make it past 4 rounds.
Yeah, it could go either way though, because as like the KSI Logan fight, Logan Paul had like the first 2 rounds, but then he got stuffed because of his big muscles, and then KSI came in and cleaned up the last. I reckon Logan Paul would have won those first couple. Proper fight, those two quarters, or rounds I should say. Logan Paul probably is going to win, because all Floyd's going to do is protect himself, and then grab him, and then throw a couple punches while in there so he gets some points. But then those rounds continue, he's going to get stuffed. Logan Paul will generally get tired more.
Yeah.
And then Floyd, that's when Floyd's just...
Because Floyd's done... Well,
yeah.
He's been in that situation 50 times where he has to kick it up and like preserve his stamina. And
But then also when you do think about it, I reckon being that Logan Paul was the underdog for a fight that wasn't a fight, he's done pretty well. Like
I think he's done well, yeah.
Speaking about fights, right? There is going to be a big fight. It's going to be organised. Coming up soon.
Which isn't between us two, is it?
Mate, we've been talking about this for ages.
I was actually thinking at work the other day, would you actually like kind of do a little bit of box fight? Would you actually train for it?
Yeah,
I probably
would.
I probably
like,
would.
say if you said it for like December or like, I don't know, like even like
It could have looked good on Christmas.
Christmas,
I don't want to black eye Christmas Day, alright?
Yeah.
Or like Boxing Day.
Yeah,
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day, have a boxing fight.
Boxing Day. Good day. Would you actually like from there? Would you actually like?
Well,
fuck oath.
Go and have
right
a
now, I would
not get a full
classify
like,
football. I'd have football.
Yeah.
Like
after
football, I'd probably actually hit the gym. I'm not gonna lie.
Go in hit the bag.
I've seen plenty of clips of like people warming up for boxing, like KSI and Vidal, and I'm like watching them. I'm like,
Russ in his
room.
room.
You don't need a coach or anything. You just need to go in there and just hit the pads and just because it's like a different fitness in a way.
Yeah.
I got more money than you. I'm buying a better trainer.
Who's your trainer?
He's actually buying a trainer. There is a trainer that goes to Stoll, but I'm not sure.
Spend a lot of money.
I don't know how he is and stuff, but
I reckon
you should look into it.
The aggressive dog. I've got Mango. He'll be my coach.
Yeah, I've got that retard strength that's never been let out before. You don't see me get angry much.
Yeah, but that's the same with me. I've never, never actually been in a proper fight until I've had to get into a fight where I've got serious. But I rarely do that because I'm just keep.
You can do like a few you can do like an exhibition match a couple months
haven't
before.
It was like
everyone wears
it was like
headgear
at
and
Damo's
stuff.
gym last time when me and Ricky started fighting. I'm like, I had the intention. I'm actually trying to hurt him. I'm like sitting there trying to punch.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I couldn't even.
You've seen that video. Logan's sitting there videoing. I mean, I'm doing the footwork. I'm like, ooh, I'm looking good. Ricky's like standing out.
I was just like,
step.
Yeah.
Throw a punch. I was going for the kidney shot. Ricky's
I was like, enough the kidney shots.
Yeah.
You actually watch a bit more boxing on YouTube and actually recent fights and stuff. Just watch them. Just it's like footy in a way. You just watch them.
But then
see
footy.
what they do.
I feel like boxing, obviously, both is so hard to watch and then
replicate.
And then, because football, you watch the footy, they make it look so easy.
Yeah.
And then you go there and it's like, our oval's not that big. We haven't got time to run. It's different.
Yeah, you're a foot shorter and
yeah,
this.
Not very good skills.
And oh my god, take that off him.
Silly dog. What?
I don't need a coach. I'm just gonna watch the first 5 Rocky films, and then you're done. You're gone.
No,
you can even wear mangoes.
We're gonna have we're having a press conference and cool entrances and shit. Like fireworks and stuff.
We can have
I'll be in the middle.
Yeah, right here. We're gonna do it in this room.
We do it live on the Rudico channel.
On the Rudico channel.
Press conference.
Get a cage out in your backyard.
I'm gonna need some bodyguards. I'm gonna have to.
Bodyguards? I'm gonna need a fucking body bag to put your dead ass in. Alright, we're getting heated.
No,
you're mine.
We've been talking about this for ages, though. A bloody fight.
Yeah.
I was reading a really interesting fact.
Should we actually like is it kind of a joke in a way, or should we actually?
No, we should do it.
It's like it's
should just
pending.
say that or not? Pending.
It's
like,
pending.
In like you're still deciding. Should say.
Yeah, because it's not like it's a joke. Like I'll actually do it.
I'd actually do
but
it.
it's just
How you feel after football? I'll ask you, and you're like, "Yep."
it's just
Ricky
I know
says
after
yep.
football I'm like
No, if it's after footy, Russ was like, I already fucking want to knock him out. He's made that many dumb shit like choices
But
today.
If you say,
Mate, well, I'll fight on the footy field with Ricky after he
right,
after some of the stuff he's
the week after
he
footy,
does. Oh,
I don't know.
week
you have
after
to do
footy,
it.
gotta
Week
have
after
that
we start
off.
training.
We make finals,
We'll
play
train for a
finals,
month.
celebrate, have the week off to recover.
Celebrate what? Oh.
Well, you never know.
I guess, yeah.
And then have a week off. Then I'll be in the gym doing the I could see you though, Rocky, bloody climbing up and down some stairs. Adrian.
What about
I think I'm Mount Everest.
grand final day? But like, if it's a night game, in that day. Imagine that. That'd be
I
a
would
big
like to-
day.
He's
I'd
making
like
it,
to watch
he's
the
making
grand
it
final.
earlier.
We want to
Oh.
go as late as possible. But
We need to.
He'd like to watch a grand final. He's not confident.
no, like I'd like to watch it with Russell.
Oh.
He's gonna be in a body bag on the stretch again, carried out for fucking ambos.
Oh, listen, he's already trash talking. The fight's not till it's still pending.
The thing is,
I'm gonna call my manager and get him to sign
Pending,
the
it's
contract.
done. I won.
he's actually organised it right. You get in the ring. We realise we don't even have a ref. Anyone who can do that. So you two are just going to be going all out until
Who
someone
can we
goes,
pay?
Until someone
Who
knows.
can we
Stop,
pay
stop.
that's not
No,
biased?
no. Me and Ricky, we'll just enter the ring in the mindset of someone's hitting the canvas.
Someone please stop it when it needs to be stopped.
It's like, no, it's gonna get to the point where someone's hitting the canvas or one of us goes, oh, that's it, I've had a... Or we can just have like, we'll actually like time like 3 minutes, like we have like 3 rounds or 4 rounds.
You'll be down for 20 seconds and the ref would just be like, 1.
We could, because where
Two and a half.
can we do it? Still do it at Leisure Centre? They got the ring.
Yeah, they got the ring.
I'll be
stuff.
down on the ground. I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
No,
like,
you're
it just-
done.
I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure if it's the same. I think it's just gym membership to use the ring. I'm not sure if you can actually get like membership to go up there alone.
You guys know Andre the Giant, yeah?
Yeah,
You know he holds the record for drinking the most beers in one sitting?
Oh really?
I could see that. He's a big boy.
He was...
Like over what time? Like
Someone take that bottle off that dog.
Coda. Yeah, like... He was 530 pounds at like late stage of his life. 7'4". He was a massive alcoholic. Like his hand would cover an entire...
basketball.
Well, if he has,
I reckon-
if he had this in his hand, you wouldn't see what it is.
Yeah.
Because it
Surely
covers
it'd be
this
like
whole thing.
it'd be like Shaq though. Have you seen Shaq's hand?
Oh, they were bigger than Shaq's.
You reckon? Is it?
Yeah,
Shaq's have got massive hands.
Shaq's got massive ones. And yeah, so over a 60-hour period before a match, 116 beers, standard drinks,
116. Wow.
What were the standards? Just like
12 ounces or whatever the fuck that is in America.
Is it just one
Like
standard?
yeah, a standard
Yeah.
beer, 116 in 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then they said, were you drunk? He's like, no. No.
so that doesn't even
What
sound
beer?
believable.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Like that-
sound believable, no.
He was probably friggin' sitting in a sauna.
If you were 540 pounds...
Oh,
though,
that actually, you'd probably actually be able to smash a few more beers in the sauna because you're sweating it all out.
This was backstage, you know.
Oh no, but I'm just
Yeah.
Coxie mentioned. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you'd be able to smash down. Like imagine sitting in a sauna just sweating, but just drinking. You'd sweat most of it out.
Like the size of his hand, apparently he'd just grab it, 1 beer, done.
Yeah, it'd be like a
But
man.
he's a big boy. Surely, you could nearly just get like a big jug, and just pour it in there, and just go
Yeah.
because his hands are that big.
His
Actually
jug would, the
ridiculous.
jug would be the pot.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like, how are you even knowing there's a can there?
Yeah, Cox.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's unreal. I had something else to talk about. Now I've forgotten. Really forgotten.
It was about boxing.
Oh no.
Yeah, he wants to kill me.
No. I had a look last night on YouTube. and there was a bunch of YouTubers that were showing about Fortnite.
Yep.
New update on Fortnite came out. They've got Superman in it.
The fuck?
And Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
No.
You guys might be.
I've updated it just to get Rick Sanchez.
Well, there was Rick and Morty in Rainbow Six Siege as well.
Yeah, I saw that, but
Wasn't the same.
and Rick.
How's that RP?
That's also the thing.
Yeah, you reminded him.
No, not the RP. It's something else. Played it for a little bit. Headset wasn't working, so I just stopped playing it.
Oh.
Didn't
So
you
I
just
haven't
get
been
the
on.
headset?
Yeah, so it just doesn't work.
Rip.
But yesterday, I did buy a new Turtle Beach headset that should be rocking up
Oh, you bought
Friday. Yeah, it was $130 because it's meant to be like 170 from Turtle Beach, but you can't buy it on the Turtle Beach site.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it's like Big W, JB. Went on them, had a look at all. JB's selling it for 130. All the rest are selling it for 170.
Yeah,
JB.
yeah, definitely.
JB's the way to go though.
But you know how I have so on the back of my PlayStation I have a cord that plugs into it for it, and it comes around and I plug this little thing into the USB stick in the side, and then I plug that into my PlayStation, and then like I just unplug it and plug it just the USB into my computer. It works the same, except for PS4 you have to plug this cord in. For this new one that's rocking up, the USB is about this big.
Oh, really?
It's legit like a Wi-Fi mouse that you plug in. It's like tiny. It's about that size. Jeez, this is tiny as.
Yeah.
The headset looks completely different. Like there's like you can full on turn the ears like the way they've made it, and the mic's actually in the earpiece, so you can just pull it down.
Oh, you just pull it up.
Yeah, so it's like pull it down. I'm like, and I had to get a wireless one because I was like, if I get a cord one, I'm so used to walking around the house with the wireless one. I can still hear the boys. I'm like, if I get a cord, I'm gonna go to walk. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to the piss house. And just the headset comes off with the cord. So I was like, I have to get a Bluetooth one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, I'll be able to like, especially because I'm like, if the boys do come on PlayStation PC, I can get it properly working on Discord. Then I can actually play RP.
That's what I need. I need a headset for computer.
Yeah.
So my headset's just wrecked on computer.
My headset on computer's Ashley's.
Oh, really?
But you've got a USB one. You need to get it. I think it's
USB,
good for a USB headset. So like your audio and stuff makes it so easy as well because you just plug it into your PlayStation, sit there and listen to it. It's not in your mic or anything.
Yeah.
I reckon it's good as well. USB is just pretty handy.
My Turtle Beach used to be USB, but they used to be cord. It used to be like 4 meters long.
You remember you remember one of my old Turtle Beaches that was like double cord, but it like had the head and it had a jack. And I put the jack into a little one. They're like a mad long cord.
Yeah, that's the same.
And then it was like into my PlayStation on
that's the same
USB. That's when my mum ran it over with the vacuum because the cord's that long. Because it's the one I used to always play in the kitchen. Yeah, and I like completely like vacuumed it up to the point where the long cord survived, but my headset, it came out and then ripped from the little bit where you change the volume and mute your mic. So like it was completely out. So all I had was the headset with the changer thing, and then the other cord was like on the other side, like it was like been ripped. Oh fuck! And it didn't work.
I think that's bad.
Yeah, it's it.
Playing DS as a kid, sitting on the toilet, went to like pop the DS game out the back. Donkey Kong Country ended up in my shit.
Oh, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
That's a banger as well.
I never used to be one of those kids with a like an IDS where you take the photos, and then you could just like look back on them like 10 years ago.
Oh, I did that.
Like that.
I've got one.
2 to 20p
I got one of them in my
camera.
room, and it's.
I did that.
I'm scared to look back.
The funniest thing is I took like a bunch of videos and pictures and all that. I actually got my SD card out and put it all on the SD card, so I had it, and I'm like going through, I'm like, cringe.
I used to get like the voice memos on it and sing to myself on there. Oh.
Yeah, because you had that. Did you ever have that little bird app, and you could like play it, and I'm
you
like
can make
singing
yourself,
songs
like,
and like
15.
change to a robot and like a parrot and all these voices, and like singing.
It was like it's like auto tune.
Yeah, it was pretty much. It was
you
like
speak into the.
Yeah, you press
so
tap on like the voice thing, and then you talk for like 50 seconds or whatever, and it saves everything
you record it. So you record yourself singing a voice, like doing, like saying something.
Yeah.
And then you can click like all these buttons to change your voice, and then you can save it.
Wasn't that like the cat one, Tommy Cat or whatever it is? You seen that one?
That Tomcat that was on your phone.
And apparently there was like a big scandal, like
something about pedophilia in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, something about pedos listening to like children and stuff.
Yeah, because I think it's something to do with like
the audio going through and going up. Someone else was like, something stupid.
Yeah, right. But no, this was on DS, and you could like talk. It was like a parrot icon. You click on it, it's like could change your voice to tunnels.
That's where my gambling addiction started.
I've got like me singing songs on there in like a bloody robot voice, and I'm like, at the time, this is sick. And then now I'm looking like, what I ever do that? That is the cringy
If I went
stuff.
back on it now and clicked on it, I'd be like, turn it off. Like it actually like makes me want to shoot myself even more.
I remember me and my brother used to play a lot of Game Boy Advanced. And I went into the cupboard one time.
I never had one.
Oh really? Unreal.
My first console was probably a DS, and I was probably 9.
My first, we had these sick ass things. I was actually looking them on eBay the other day. I don't like I've never seen them anywhere in Kmart or anything. But what you do is it's like, you know, there's like, it's like kind of like a handheld thing with like a wheel. It was a racing game, and you have to scan barcodes, and you got like a car from the barcodes, and like because there's so many different barcodes, there was so many different like you get like really cool cars. You just had like me and my brother would just raid the pantry, and just like scan all these barcodes, and then you got to race like you have to race someone to like win the car, like race like an NPC.
What that sounds like? It sounds like I've heard it, but I know sort of what you talk about, but don't at the same time.
Sounds like real life Disney Infinity.
And then you just hold the trigger and the wheels just like literally like it's just 2D like bird's eye, and you just like steer and you just race this car, and like usually you flog them. But yeah, you just like go through the pantry like, oh my god, this gives you this car, because it's like, you know, every barcode's different.
You might be thinking, did you get a 3DS?
No, the only DS I've owned was a DSi extra large.
Okay.
That was like, and I've been wanting to play. I've been looking for 3DS so I can play all the old them Pokemons on 3DS, like the 3D ones, because I never got to play them.
Yeah. I'm keen for the new Pokemon, so.
Yeah, I'm keen for when it comes out. I reckon I might have to bring the Switch over, Mario Party, some beers,
Mario Party,
maybe even some Mario Kart, and then Mario Golf, because I'm getting it. I'm getting Mario Golf.
We're having a Mario marathon.
Because we did it mine. It was us.
That was good.
Us 4 as well.
Yeah.
Playing Mario Party. Yeah. But yeah, I reckon might call it there for a podcast.
Yeah.
Hasn't been too bad.
Short and sharp.
Yeah, short and sharp.
Well,
shorter than it can be.
Shorter than most ones. We'll have a guest on next week, so stay tuned for that.
Guest on.
They've been wanting to come on for ages. Even though they've been in pretty much most of them. But just like an extra camera person, bit of everything. Then...
Couple of weeks, there's a couple more coming on.
Then we'll probably have... So, we should have a few guests coming on this podcast, so it should be pretty good.
Yep.
Don't forget to check out the Instagram, TikTok.
Definitely get on top of them.
Subscribe to us, and if you do,
TikTok.
Russell will be happy. He looks really sad right now.
Yeah.
100 subscribers special coming out of 100 subscribers.
That'll be. We'll have it, but in the comments put if you'd rather it on when we hit 100. Do they want that podcast, or do they want that special right then, or do they want it like we record a podcast and then upload it? That special, like after we've done a podcast celebrating that we've hit 100, talk about that, and then like a couple of days later or even the next day we upload
that special.
Yeah,
no, that sounds good.
So we'll put in the comments.
Special whenever we hit 100.
Because I was like, we could hit 100. Like that's why That's why I'm asking if they want like a podcast of us talking. Because I reckon that podcast, when we hit 100, we'll just talk about the podcast.
Yeah.
Talk about like just everything because we hit 100, And then do we upload the special after that podcast so everyone knows, or because most people probably won't know, and then all of a sudden we just upload a video, it's like 100 subs, then people would know, or do. So put in the comments when you want to see that, if you want to see it when we do hit 100, or after we talk about on the podcast when we do hit 100. Don't fart.
I think you did.
You did crap.
Wasn't a poo, was it? Because I smells.
Do you do a crap?
I don't know.
There's no poo around me.
But yeah, we're gonna take some more photos on the Instagram, get that going, get that popping.
We'll do one now, actually.
Yeah.
TikTok will definitely be popping. It's just last.
Yeah, last podcast was a bit.
That's why I put in. Say our podcast. I put it in the chat, and I don't think anyone really understood.
No, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
But also Spotify. Check us out on Spotify. If you just want to listen to the podcast, it's all good. We're on the verge of changing the setup a little bit as well.
Yep.
A bit more comfy now. We've got this big table. Bit more space, which is good.
If there's any promoters out there, me and Russ would like to be on the main event.
Yeah. We'll fly us out to America, and we'll be on the undercard for one of the fights. Other than that,
mid-card Russ.
Ricky Hilton YouTube versus some guy.
Versus Mr. Russ Dog.
Versus KSI fan.
Versus guy from Ricky Hilton's YouTube.
Ricky Hilton versus Ricky Hilton's YouTube.
It's YouTube versus...
The guy from Ricky Hilton's YouTube.
Fan.
Yeah, other than that, that's been it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.